Hello, world. We're back again for season 4, live from Earth in the Western Hemisphere, where it
Or
is.
if you have been on Instagram, then you already know where we are, which is quite creepy. Okay, turn off your location.
Turn your locations off. This technology is getting a little much, right? But we're gonna spread positive energy. We're not gonna even give people that look up people's locations energy at all.
Wait,
we're not giving you that
have
energy.
you ever looked up somebody's location?
I have not. I don't do that.
Do you share locations? We'll talk
I don't
about
share
that.
locations
That's
with
a
people.
thing.
I don't share.
That's
I think
a thing.
it's a good thing for safety, but it can also go love.
Like
but
with a
that's
lover,
with
a lover, or with with family members.
I shared locations when I was back home. I shared it with
mom, or
just
with
for purposes of people, or like if I get lost.
Yeah, who did you share it
with? Monique, who
okay.
we were dating.
Yeah.
She gave me a little phone just in case it died, so that way I could be found.
Oh, yeah.
Because I didn't want to be lost, you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
For a long time. But anyway.
Okay, sorry. We'll get into that.
We digress. I always like to start with some shout outs. We want to shout people out every week, different people that are doing good, big things in this world that we know, and we want y'all to show them some love. So first I'm going to start out with Adonis. He has a clothing line. It's My Chosen Gear. He also does music. His website is www.adonismusic.net. He's also on Facebook and Instagram. You can look him up. It's Adonis, Adonis, EHUI is the last name. So look him up, show him some love. Shout outs to you, Adonis. Keep doing your thing, man. I might even hit you up. You know, people don't know, but I dabble into a little bit of music, a little bit of poetry. But you guys will find out as we grow. You know, I don't want to review everything immediately. I want to get you to get to know me. It's kind of like a relationship, you know. Anyways, I digressed. We also got David. He does designs and stuff. He actually sent me this hoodie a long time ago. We're both Cowboys fans. Cowboy Nation, stand up. Let me show you the hoodie that David sent me, and then I'll give you his website. This is the hoodie. This is the front of the hoodie. It's a Cowboys hoodie. That's the front right there. Cowboys for life. Also, we let you know our loyalty in the back. Let you know that we're fans until we die. It's been rough, but we're hanging in there. Jerry, pay Micah. Pay Micah, do what's right. Stop this game every year that you're doing where you're playing this media game to get attention. We know you're going to pay him. You did the same thing with CD. Last year, you paid him. You did the same thing with Dak the year before, and you ended up paying him a couple games before the season. Now, I understand this is Jerry being Jerry. So, be patient, Cowboy fans. We're gonna get back to the glory days, and if we don't, it's just a game.
But it's just a game. Just enjoy it. Really angry.
Yeah, because I'm a passionate fan, and I'm learning how to relax that. Relax that, and remember that it's just a game. But all y'all fans know of different teams, y'all know how it gets. But anyway, I digress. David does designs. His website is www.designbrains.com. It's kind of spelled a little bit differently, so I'm going to spell it for you. It's www.designbrains.com. We also got Jessica. She does bridal events, showers, baby showers, photo shoots. Her website is prettylittleblooms.com. You can look her up. It's spelled a little bit differently, so I'm going to spell it out for you. It's www.prettylittleblooms.com. So check her out, show her some love. I also got my brother Brennan. He's out in Colorado Springs. He's a personal injury lawyer. Just look him up. It's Heuser and Heuser LLP. That's spelled HEUSER and Heuser, Heuser, LLP. And check it out. Show Brennan some love. He's out there doing some big things. He's a personal injury lawyer. He's one of the best out there in the world. So shouts out to you, Brennan. But last but not least, we have Tracy. She does treats. You can check out her Instagram. It's called Treats by Tracy. Check her out. Show her some love. Get some treats. You know I love sweets. I might check you out as well. And
I think she does balloons too,
she
right?
does balloons and stuff. And check her out. Check her out her Instagram and everything. You know. Yeah, man. We're showing everybody love, positive energy to everybody, and support each other. Show each other love. Show each other love. We're only here for a short period of time. Let's enjoy the time that we're here on this planet, and let's support each other.
Big up.
So big ups to all of y'all, and we're gonna start. You can start about your week while I wipe all the sweat off my face.
It's probably because you were talking about the Cowboys. It was getting heated. Like it's like you were at the negotiating table. Like
I don't understand what the problem is with Jerry. He does this every year because he wants attention. And it's like you already got the attention. You got the $1 billion playpen. You got the money. You got the most valuable. It's his team. He's the owner.
Okay, so why are you going back and forth about somebody's team?
Because let me tell you about Jerry. Jerry is the owner, general manager, and president.
Yes.
Right. So he gave him all those titles, and then we're in Jerry's. We got to deal with Jerry.
Yeah, exactly. It's his team.
Yeah, but I can vent about it.
That's fair.
I can vent about it. Cowboys fans, y'all understand. He's doing this. This is our best player. And he's been showing up to camp even though he doesn't have a deal.
Because he knows it's going to be a deal. It's a dance.
I'm tired of this dance,
it's
Jerry.
A dance.
You did this last year, and I've been telling Cowboys fans to calm down because they're all panicking because he's our best player. Relax. He did the same thing last year with CD, and CD actually took a step. CD wasn't at training camp all last summer. He didn't go. Micah's showing you he's dedicated. He's showing up even though he doesn't have a deal. Even though he doesn't have a deal, he's showing up in good faith, being with his teammates. They're going back and forth doing this shade. It's like TMZ. It's Cowboys TMZ.
It's good drama.
That's going on, and he likes that to sell, but you don't even got to do that. You got us, Jerry. I've been a fan since I was 11. Not even 11, since I was 8. I've been a fan since I was 8 years old, Jerry. I'm still here. Even after everything that we've been through. Stop this game. It's ridiculous. We know you're going to pay him. We know you're going to pay him. Just stop it. And then you're going to show up as the hero. Oh, I paid him. It's like somebody that slapped you and brings you flowers, and it's like, at the end of it, he's like, you know, I had to slap you because you was out of pocket.
Wait, I have a question. Does he pay them what they're asking, or does he lowball them?
He's lowballing them, and then now they said their agents are not even having contact.
No, but like with
he was trying to do a side deal. You know what he was trying to do? Because I saw him talking to Micah, like earlier on, he was talking to Micah, and that's how it always happens. He gets buddy. Players, stop getting buddy with Jerry. At the end of the day, Jerry's off with Jerry. Jerry's off with Jerry. And if he can lowball you, because I saw an interview where he was telling the press, I bought the Cowboys with a handshake. I was like, that was back in 1989. Y'all did a handshake. Nobody's doing those Wild West deals that y'all did under the table. And with players, nah, don't be doing this. Don't do that. Jerry just wants attention. He's going to give him, he knows that's his best player. He's going to pay him. So get off the ledge, Cowboy fans. Some of y'all like, oh my God, this dude again. And I was like, you gotta look at even with life, look at patterns. I saw this with Dak, and what sucks is he's messing up our salary cap. Now he's gonna have to pay him a whole bunch of money because a bunch of players got paid before he got paid that plays the same positions as him. Each player that gets paid, the price goes up. So
but this works for them. So
no, it doesn't.
So no, but you're saying that if he waits to pay them, it works for the
It
player.
works for the player.
Okay, so they
So
don't
Micah-
they don't need to worry.
So
They're not worried.
I'm
The
not
one
worried.
guy is
I'm talking
going,
to our fans.
Yeah.
Micah gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Because even if we don't pay Mike, I don't even want to put that in the air because we need Micah.
Rebuked.
We rebuke
It's
that.
serious
We need
for
Micah.
him. It's
We
serious.
need Micah, but Micah gonna get his bag because Micah's really, really special, right?
What
And
is-
Jerry knows that.
Yeah.
Jerry knows
What
Micah's
position
special.
does Micah
He
play?
plays outside linebacker, defensive end.
Oh, okay.
He's our best player on the team.
What was the
He's
record
from Penn
last
State
year?
too. He's Penn State. He's Penn State alum, just like her. If y'all don't know, my sister's a Penn State alum.
Yeah. Go Big Blue.
Go Lions. Yeah, but he did the same thing. It actually works out for the player.
That's what I'm saying. They're not worried.
What,
That's why I asked if he's lowballing them because
he's definitely low.
But then if
that's
they-
business though.
No, but
They're always gonna lowball you.
But if you're saying that if the players wait until later to get paid, their salary goes up because everybody else has already
do
been
you
paid.
see the risk? It's like a risk
It is
reward
a risk, but
type
you
of thing.
know
Because if he gets hurt, like it can happen in practice at a drill. It can happen anywhere. Rebuke, by the way, that's our best player. We don't want him getting hurt. But he's taking a risk. Like it's better. It actually works out for the team if he pays them before. If he pays them before, because now because we have a salary cap that we, as a team, we got to consider other players. Because you don't win. You win as a whole team. You don't win with just one good player or two or three good players.
Yeah.
With a whole team, right? So now, if his price goes up, that's less money that we have to spend on another position, right? So Jerry is messing up the cap, but Jerry don't care.
No,
we're the number one.
team,
We're the number one franchise in the world, by the way. Dallas Nation in the world, $15 billion. Actually, I got to give you props, Jerry. Business wise,
he knows what he's doing.
You
Let
know
him
what you're
play
doing.
His games. He wants to be courted.
It's lucrative.
What if he wants to be courted?
It's lucrative for him,
Wants to be courted.
but we want to win. We haven't won since I was 11.
He still wants to win.
I'm 41 years old. It's been 30 years. It's been a long 30 years. That's a whole grown person. That's a whole adult. Sorry, I got to share this page with y'all. Y'all Cowboy Nation, y'all feel me. This has been a long time.
They're going to get back.
Because of his ego. I'm going to give you a backstory. Jerry fires a back-to-back Super Bowl winning coach. He destroyed the dynasty before it even flourished. And our team that we had, our 93 team, was so good that they won again in 95 with that same roster with a different coach. But he fired my favorite coach, Jimmy Johnson, after going back-to-back 92, 93 Super Bowl champion. Who fires about? Because he wanted all the credit. Jerry's ego has been holding us hostage for 30 years, Cowboy fans. Y'all feel my pain? Come on, Jerry. Come on, Jerry.
Maybe if you guys wrote him love notes, if you guys courted him.
Nah, Jerry gonna be Jerry.
appropriately,
We're hoping that his
wouldn't
son
be in
that's
it.
going to take over the business does better. Because Jerry going to be Jerry. I've accepted it. He's going to be Jerry. That's why I'm giving y'all some peace. Jerry's going to be Jerry. He did the same thing last year with CD. He did the same thing with Dak. He's going to pay them. And it works out for them. Actually, it worked out with Dak. Dak got $60 million a year. $60 million a year. The top quarterback. I don't think he should be making more than Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback. Should be making more than him. But because of Jerry, it's working out for the players. And I hope that energy brings us to winning. But enough about my Cowboys. Go Cowboys, though. I'm excited about the season. And good luck to everybody else except if you're in our division.
Get out.
Get out. Yeah. All
Are the Commanders in your division?
They are.
Oh, they always don't they play on Thanksgiving or Christmas?
I don't think this year we play on Thanksgiving, but we do play. I'm going to try to get tickets. We do play on Christmas Eve.
Do they play the Commanders?
Here at, it's not even FedEx Field. I think it's Northwest Stadium now. I'm going to try to get tickets. Hopefully they're not sold out. If you're friends with me, let me know if y'all want to go and meet up. whatever. I'm not the same as I used to be. Like I told y'all, I've been working on myself. I don't get triggered with football no more like I used to. Not as much. I do get salty about the losses. I'm not gonna act like I don't get salty about the losses, but I'll speak to you now. Like
What?
not like before when I used to get angry and not speak to people and just be emotional about it. That's okay. I've grown and I'm continuing to try to grow so that way like things like that don't bother me anymore as much as they should. Um, yeah. So I'm a change. I'm changed. I'm changed, and I'm trying to grow and change. But anyway, let's find out about your week. You've been is the watermelon? Is the watermelon, or are we dipping it in something else? It's okay. We're not gonna judge. How's the watermelon going? How's the weigh? I saw you did a weigh-in
I
on
know it
Wednesday.
didn't.
Have we sometimes also don't be discouraged because sometimes
No, I'm not discouraged because I've been eating
sometimes-
kind of good. So
sometimes
that's I'm not
the
discouraged.
results don't come right away. Because I remember when I was going to the gym
Yeah.
and I had to stop weighing myself every day because sometimes I'd be like, damn, I've been working over. I don't see nothing, or I see like barely anything, or I see that I gained weight, and my trainer actually told me sometimes that's muscle that you gain.
Probably.
Some of that fat became muscle, so that's why you're heavier. So don't let that discourage you.
Yeah.
But
I've been eating crazy, so I wasn't mad. I think we gained a pound, but that's not even anything because I'm still eating my watermelon in a day. I just had some watermelon. Okay, and I also had some Wingstop, but that's protein. What DJ Khaled said? Protein.
It's okay, Bum B.
It's protein.
I can eat 5 of these back to back.
Protein.
He said. Bum B like looked at him with the most concern. He's like, I don't think maybe you should be eating 5 of them things. And he was like, it's okay. Protein.
So I had some Wingstop.
So
Protein.
yeah, I have a cheat day. Actually,
Okay,
I was gonna do
but
one
I still ate my watermelon. I really did. The number hasn't I'm actually not that discouraged because for me not doing so great diet wise, like still eating my watermelon, but then like if I want a burger, I don't know why burgers are my thing now. Like maybe like I don't want to eat them anymore though. Like I thought my face was getting smaller. Like I was like I'm messing up. I gotta get serious. So I can't be mad at the number because I'm not being super serious.
But you know it has to be.
I'm working out though, so I think that's balance. I worked out today. Well, not today. I worked out yesterday, and I've been working out.
It can't just be just eating.
Yeah, no.
Even though diet
it's a
actually
major part of
diet
it.
is the biggest part of weight loss.
Facts.
More than exercise, which you have exercise too, but diet is like most of it.
Yeah, because I remember when I did the Atkins, I never worked out. Like I just was eating meat and just high protein. It stops you from being so jiggly. But this time around, because I am fluctuating with this being super strict and then not, like I gotta either truly commit or not. Because then I really do want to be smaller come my birthday. So like I have to commit to me and just do it. But y'all are seeing it. I'm getting on a scale, things, but I'm liking the exercise in general. Like I do feel better when I'm doing it. I'm not feeling so great. I'm like, oh my God, this is how we got here.
It's a mentality. Just
it's a mindset.
Just try your best. It's every week. Just try your best.
Yeah, of course. I'm still gonna work out. I'm starting to really like walking. And
just do a little bit.
Something.
That'll come. I don't know what that was. It might have just been. I don't know what that was, but the Lord walks with us. Amen.
Okay. What else? Okay. What else? Besides the working out, anything really crazy that has happened to me in the last week since the last time we had this? Nothing, but there are some things I want to talk about. So we're gonna you give us a little weekly wrap up since the last one, and then we'll get into it. What's going on with you? Anything you want to share with the people, or should we just get into it?
I don't really have that much. I mean, my week's just been like a regular week. It hasn't really been too bad. Everything is on the up and up. I'm still doing the spiritual stuff. I'm still sending the prayers. I'm not sending so many at once because I don't want to bombard people too much, and I don't want to alarm people. Like I told you, when you send, people are not used to you sending them prayers all of a sudden, so they're probably thinking, "What's going on with this guy? Is he okay? Are you okay? What's going on, cousin?" I was like, "I'm just sending the word. That's all. Positive. It's all
anything
positive."
resonate? Like, is there a verse or something that has resonated for you this week?
I'm learning that to accept that we live in a sinful world, and you're gonna be tested all the time, especially when you're agitated. That's when they're gonna start pushing buttons, seeing how far. And sometimes, a lot of time, it happens when you're making progress, when you're trying to make a change, and some of that is God trying to see what you learned from what you read. Are you incorporating what you're learning, into your life, or are you just learning and then judging others? Because a lot of people do that. That's what I don't like about.
Not learning and judging.
A lot of us just go learn and judge and be like, "It's gonna save me. I don't know about you. You just been sitting around eating wings."
You just judged me for eating wings.
That was just an example. That's what I'm saying. Right? Okay. I'm gonna judge, even though I'm telling y'all not to judge. So it kind of looks kind of crazy, but I'm trying to make a point. Church people, God sent His only Christians. Again, I'm not trying to force anybody to be a Christian. I'm just Christian, so I'm just sharing me and what I believe in. Anyway, I digress. Stop being so judgmental. The book says we be skipping that chapter all the time. Well, not all Christians, most. God sent His only. We believe that He sent Christ, His only Son, to die for everyone, even those people you don't love, even those people you despise, those people you quarrel with, those people that you can't stand, even them too. He died for He sent His only Son to die for all their sins. That means yours, everybody. Stop thinking that He's going to come back and just save you and not everybody else. That's not even godly light. Look at the act that He just did. That act, it's a selfless act. Imagine that. It's only a godly act. That's what I've learned. Think about this. As much, I'm not a parent, but I can sympathize with parents. Most parents, what parent out here is going to sacrifice their child, their only child, for other people's mistakes? Think about that. So you think He's going to come and save you because you've been reading and others haven't? You've been worshiping and others haven't? Stop judging people.
But you're reading.
Pray for that person.
You? But are
Pray
you
for
doing
that person.
it?
And also do what you read. Like, take the lesson. It's not just for you to just read it. This is not just class, what you memorize. No, incorporate that in your life. That's what I'm starting to get. And I'm trying, and it's not easy. It's not easy because we've been so used to doing things the way we want to do them and not the way that God wants. God knows better. It's kind of like a parent and a child, right? Your parents, they lead you, well, hopefully they are, because sometimes we make mistakes as parents as well. But for the most part, your parents know better than you because they lived longer than you. They have experienced life more than you. They know better than you do. It's the same thing. That's why when we pray, we say, "Our Father." So take the guidance, take the lesson. Don't just read and then judge others and then carry on and then do this whole almighty I'm better than everybody thing. No. Plus, you're supposed to help others. You're supposed to help others. If you see somebody that's struggling with something, pray for them. Even if you can't personally help them, pray for them. talk to them, maybe give them some advice if they want to take that advice. Sometimes that can be a little testy because we all got emotions. You're trying to help me. Help me what? Help yourself. People can be tight. But that's how you read the room, assess the situation. So that's what I'm getting from it. I'm working on it. It's not even with me. The toughest part for me is not reacting to people's nonsense. It's so hard.
Why?
Because I've been triggered my whole life.
That's because you're allowing yourself to be triggered.
I'm working on it though. I'm trying to get better. It's not going to happen overnight. It's like somebody that drinks. Most of them don't just stop cold turkey. They work. Stop. Then they get to that point, and even then, sometimes they regress and they go back. Sometimes somebody might come around and be like, "Hey, shots, everybody!" and they had a weak moment and they took a shot, and then now they're back where they were. We rebuke that though. We don't want to go backwards, but we understand that that's part of life and it happens sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What I was gonna say was, it has nothing to. It's easy to get triggered, but it really has nothing to do with you. If you see it as they're on their own journey, you said it last week. Like, we don't. If you said we don't treat people who with special needs, we just give them a pass. If you think everyone's got special needs and those needs are not visible, like you said last week, right? Yeah. So their special needs could be emotional. Somebody abandoned them. Like, a lot of anger is really sadness, right? So people who are really, people who are really angry, they're really just sad and they don't know how to express the sadness because maybe, if we're honest, maybe they were vulnerable with somebody once and somebody laughed at them, somebody dismissed them. So now they feel unseen. Now they feel like before they probably tried to say it like this, and then no one heard them. So now they're yelling and they're beating, like you know what I mean? Yeah, like, what's that African proverb? Like, if the child doesn't get warm, I'm saying it wrong, from the village, they're gonna set the village on fire. Like, you know what I mean? If somebody doesn't feel embraced, they're going to set it off. Like, you don't want me? Okay, fine. Have you ever seen that bitter person who you don't include and then they mess everything up? They're like, well, no one can play the game. Or like when you were little, whoever brought the ball, if they got mad, what did they do?
They took the
ball and they went home. Now no one can play. Right? So that's kind of like that. So we look at people and think of them as special needs. And sometimes we think special needs is just a disability that's like, oh, he talks like this, or he's on a spectrum, or he can't walk. No, a lot of it could be emotional, especially now that we're on like a mental health kick. A lot of these special needs are emotional special needs, but no one's going to put a sign on them that says, I've been abandoned, I'm a foster kid, my dad was like this, my mom was like this, I don't have anybody to care for me. Like, no one's going to do that. Instead, they're going to lash out, they're going to behave in ways that are not,
they might come
that are triggering. You're being triggered by them, but they
don't
mean to trigger you. They're just being themselves.
I'm working on it, but it's not easy.
I'm triggered too, Chad.
It's not easy.
Let me just say that.
So I'm trying to get better each week. I'm trying to do better each week, and I'm trying to like notice the signs and adjust. And it's hard. It's gonna take some. I realize I gotta give myself grace and know that it's not gonna happen overnight. It's gonna be good weeks. It's gonna be bad weeks. It's gonna be in between. It's gonna be okay. Because it's hard because it's coming from everywhere. It's coming all the time. It doesn't stop. That's chaotic. I'm getting hit from all sides. I don't know what to do.
I also think it's because of where you work. Like, where you work, people are coming in there after a long day, after whatever, and they're trying to get stuff, and you're there helping them, and they're just vomiting their
but
situation.
If I know, I gotta do better as far as realizing it and not entertaining it.
Fair.
Because I can always just go do another test. There's always so much to do. I can always
surrender.
Go to another test, or just let them have that moment, and just know what I'm working on is recognizing what it is, and then just being like, okay, I don't have to react to it.
Yeah.
I just have to discipline myself to do that, right? Discipline myself to do that. It's not as easy, but I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep, as long as I'm alive. I'm gonna keep trying to get better until we turn this franchise around.
Fourth quarter.
Same thing with my Cowboys. We're gonna turn everything around.
Fourth quarter podcast.
We're in the fourth quarter. We're down by some points, and we're gonna come back. Like Kobe tapped Iman, was like, "You locked me up the first half. You locked me up. You know, you were hyper young fella, but watch this.
Turn it around.
We're gonna turn it around. We're gonna win this game. We're gonna win this game. We're gonna win at life."
Yeah. Yeah. So any verses stand out to you or anything like that? He sent some to me too, so I get to see them in the morning.
It was a lot. Really, like I've been following these guys. Actually, I'm gonna shout them out next time. I follow these guys. They do these prayers on Instagram, and I get my morning prayers from them. So those 3 prayers, if you've been getting those prayers from me, I get them from them, and I like the way that they word them. They're kind of like my spiritual AI for me, even though they're real people. Yeah. I like the way they word their prayers. It resonates with me. Me, I'll pre-read it before I share it or express it, because sometimes, internet sometimes
be wildin'.
They might have you doing a prayer that's not a prayer.
Everything's a prayer. It just depending on where you're
praying.
But
even if somebody gives you some nonsense, pray for that person, because once again, they're going through an episode of something.
I like that. If you think about people, it's like that might make you laugh. If you're like,
they're going through something right now, right? Even a scammer, they call you, they say, "Hello, this is you, Easy Pass." I don't even have a car, so what are you talking about, Easy Pass? Your Easy Pass is expired. My Easy Pass? I don't have a vehicle.
No, I saw this thing where this African dad was asking the scammer questions. He was like, "Are you a scammer? Why you scam me?" I was like,
I used to troll them, but I don't even want to be doing that, because now you're matching energy. I used to troll them. Like this Indian guy called me talking about he's Jonathan Watson. I said, "With that I said, my friend." With that I said, "Jonathan Watson, are you sure? That
is too much of your day.
I was just going back and forth with them.
Doesn't the phone say scam likely? Are you just...
This is before. This is way before. Likely. And I was like, what are you talking about? First of all, the IRS doesn't call people. They don't call people.
They send letters. People with those
they send letters. They don't call people. If somebody's doing that, we call that, but pay attention. And they like to get you. This is when the devil likes to play. Whenever like you're going through something in your life and stuff, that's when now this scammer is trying to come pile onto that. And if you're not careful, you might fall into that, and you end up paying somebody that you're not supposed to be paying.
They got you.
Instead of you paying, they didn't get me, but I'm just warning others. It's possible to be gotten, because you'll end up, because that's when the devil. I got this from the scriptures too. The devil knows when you're going through tribulations. So now they're like, "Oh, let me confuse them now. Let me come up with a scammer that will call you now, and then we'll tell you, well, this is another one of your bills that you're behind on. So instead of paying the ones that you're really behind on, you might end up paying some dude in some village talking about, or some dude in some hut, or some dude." Not that it can only be people in villages or huts, because it could be somebody in a nice condo who's being financed by calling people and doing this stuff. And we're going to pray for those people. I'm not even going to judge them. You see, I'm taking my advice. I'm not going to look at you like you don't read the scripture. You're calling people, taking their money. No, we're going to pray for you that you grow and then you learn to find respectable means of employment instead of like preying on others. I'm gonna pray for you. But anyway, don't let them scam you, and don't let them play with you. Always take a deep breath and think. That's what I realized. Like, even before you act, like think Just take time to think. That says that in the book too. Take time, take a deep breath, think. No matter how bad it's going, no matter how much rain it is, just step away from the rain, dry yourself off, and reflect before you make a decision. Because sometimes you make bad decisions because of the pressure that's happening, right? That's how you might end up giving in to the scammer. You'll be like, all right, let me just get that one out the way. And that's not a real one. But it's so clouded, it's blurred in the lines because you're going through a lot. And that's when the devil wants to like confuse you. But if you take time to think, you'll see, oh, that's nonsense. Oh, let me hang up that scam likely, spam, block that, get that out of there. Right? And don't let life beat you up. Enjoy yourself, laugh, live, love. Because if it's raining, you're already wet. You're just gonna cry because you're wet. You're wet. You're gonna be wet anyway. I might as well laugh. We're wet. We're wet. You know what? We're gonna be dry. And if we're not, we're just gonna have a wet fest and have a good time.
I'm gonna remind him that.
Yeah, tell me.
We're gonna see if he's triggered because
I'm working on myself. I'm gonna get to a point where it can rain, it can hail, it can sleet, it can thunder, whatever, and I'm gonna enjoy myself because you're not gonna stop it from thundering or raining, or you're not gonna stop the seasons. The season's gonna be the season, right?
The season ends.
Like I'm hot right now. Just
the
get a towel.
Ends.
Look,
the season ends.
Sweat gone. Sweat gone. And even if it's still there, okay. Just a little water, it never hurt nobody. Bathe, though. You gotta bathe. Don't take a silent one. Don't take a silent one, man, because it's loud to others.
When you don't. Okay, no, what I was going to say along the lines of that, the message that I've been getting is about rushing, right? Because, like, sometimes we can be super impatient, and that's in line with what he was saying about when you're pressured or in a rush, that's when you make mistakes. That's when you're panicky. God is not the God of panic or rush. None of that. Like, life is supposed to, you can go slow and you'll still get there, which I'm learning because as an Aries, I'm very impatient. We rebuke it. You guys speak life into whatever you want. I am outgrowing impatience right now. Because sometimes you feel like, I gotta do this right now. Or like, don't let people rush you. You don't rush yourself either. Because then right now we could both be feeling like, oh, we're behind schedule on getting married. We're behind schedule on this. We're behind. And then you'll start getting desperate and just being with just anyone and just taking any job to meet some imaginary time frame. This is your life. There's no time schedule. Right? Everything is in divine order, but you do have to have intention. I do believe in that.
You gotta make sure you do the work,
intention.
Though.
Yeah, that's the intention.
Do the work and just give yourself some grace. Give yourself some grace. It's okay. This is another thing I learned. It's okay to feel an urgency, but it doesn't mean to make a desperate decision just because you feel an urgency, because you're gonna regret that decision, right? Do a thoughtful decision. It's okay. Take a step back, reflect, and then make a move. Because faith without works is dead. You have to do the work if you want it to change, and you actually have to take the steps. That's what I'm realizing. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. If somebody else can do it, why can't you do it? You're capable. You're capable. We're all human beings, and there's nobody that's above anybody else. The only difference between the man that wins and the man that loses is most of the time is luck and effort.
Not quitting. That's what it is.
And effort and not giving up and
that's
perseverance.
The only real difference.
And resilience. Because that man that won, you don't know their whole story. That man had to lose. Sometimes to win, you got to lose. It sounds contradictory, but you learn so much in your failures than you do when things come easy. Because then you get comfortable. That's why the underdog story is always like, that's one of my favorite stories, especially in life and in sports. It's the underdog. the underdog that nobody believed in, that everybody counted out, that just kept their head, kept working, kept trying, was going through trying, not working, trying, not working, trying, not working. And when they finally got that win, I'm telling you, it hits differently when you come back from behind. The comeback win feels so good because it means, I feel like it means more to you because of what you've been through to get it. If I just handed it to you, you'll take it for granted, right? But if you had to work for something, that's just my perspective. If you had to work for something and had to struggle for it and you didn't get it right away, and then when you finally got it, you appreciate it way more than if somebody just was just like, here. And sometimes you might get something so easy that you feel empty inside. You don't feel like it doesn't hit the same. It doesn't hit the same because you didn't have to work for it. That's just my perspective.
Yeah. My perspective is intention. So I do believe that if you want your life to change, it does start in your mind. You've got to, I don't believe you have to work hard for everything, because I don't believe God put us on here to be constantly striving for things. He's the provider. Like, I'm really big on manifestation. Have you gotten there yet with manifestation?
Manifestation is definitely real.
It's real.
You gotta watch your thoughts, because your thoughts become your actions, and your actions.
Yeah, and what I was gonna say is, like, when you're thinking, whatever you have, the intention, set the intention. Like right now, my intention, and even though I'm failing a little bit, I'm exercising but eating watermelon. I'm still setting the intention. I'm still intentionally still working out. I'm still eating the watermelon, and like I'm still on the road. I'm not going. We were talking from the first episode. If you're on the road, don't go back home. Like, you got lost while you were trying to get to your destination. You don't go back home and start all over from the starting point. No, just keep going. Like for me right now, I may not be doing 100% of my diet, but I'm at least doing at least 60, right? So like that's better than 0. And I'm still working out. That's better than, so I'm setting the intention, right? So like the universe is on notice that I do want to make a change. And so then it's going to start attracting those types of vibes, right? Set the intention. I don't believe in like overworking yourself. I actually think the way that things are done in this society is overkill, right? Like I saw something that what is it, Eddie Griffin? He was like, don't chase your dreams, manifest them. Be in alignment. Like being your true self is you being in alignment with it, but you've got to do the work. I think that's what he's saying. Like you still have to work. The kind of work I'm thinking is not like waking up and hustling. It's like working on yourself, like getting grounded, getting back to who you really are, like doing the things that really bring you peace, right? Like if you're like, I didn't even know I was a writer before. Like now I wrote a script and I'm writing a book. We'll get into that. But you know what I mean? Like doing the things that naturally resonate with you, and then the alignment will come. So that's setting the intention and like really believing that God can give you those things. And like when I say work on yourself, for me, it's you have to work on believing that you're deserving of those good things, because they're not going to come to you unless you embody the person, right? So like you got to change your self-identity. Like you need to work on yourself. You need to like forgive people. You need to like forgive yourself. Like even before you forgive anybody else, forgive yourself. Forgive that version of yourself for accepting less, for going with the flow with things you didn't want. You were so out of alignment. Whenever you say yes to something that you don't really want, that's you telling the universe that whatever, even if you wrote down a million things, I want this, but I'm accepting this, the universe is going to keep giving you this. Set the intention and then believe that it's possible for you. And that's going back to the whole rushing thing. You can't, if you're rushing, that's almost like a scarcity mindset, right? Because you think, oh, I gotta hurry up to get it. You can never miss what's yours. The only way you can miss what's yours if you're out of alignment, if you're not aligned with who you're really supposed to be, and if you keep accepting less. Like, I actually do have an example for this week. I shouldn't have been at 7-Eleven, but I was at 7-Eleven and I really wanted a Jamaican patty. But you know how they just be sitting out, like the crust, and they just be sitting out there too long. So I got there and they only had those. So the one 7-Eleven I went to, they only had the dry ones. Actually, I went to one 7-Eleven and they didn't have it. And then later on in the day, I saw, 7-Elevens are all over.
You went on a tour. You went on a world tour?
Not a tour. Listen, I didn't go searching for them. These 7-Elevens are everywhere.
One. Usually, if I go, sometimes I go for wings, and I get the wings or the tortillas.
There was one close by.
If they look kind of crazy, because sometimes they be overcooking all that stuff. If they look kind of crazy, I might get like a cookie or something different.
Yeah.
And just keep it moving. I'm not.
You're not going to another 7-Eleven, but it's not like these 7-Elevens are 30 million apart. Like sometimes it's a 7-Eleven on almost every corner.
That's dedication, though.
Okay, so I did go to another 7-Eleven. I didn't settle for that, so I went to the second 7-Eleven, and they had the crusty one. It was just two crusty ones, and I asked them.
You were 0 for 2, so.
No, but let me tell you what happened at the second one. This is the part where we talk about not settling. So I asked him if he had any more. He said, no, you'll like these. This one was fresh, but it was a little burnt. So I was like, it's a little burnt. And so then I was like, I won't get it. So I told him it's okay. And then when I went to ring up, the guy asked me again if I wanted the Jamaican patties. I was like, I do, but I don't want that one. And he was like, okay, we'll make you a fresh one. So I was like, look, see, I didn't settle for it. And I didn't, like, I could have settled for it and got the crusty one. But when I stood in what I really wanted, they yielded and they made me a fresh 2-pack, which were so great. They were so fluffy, so hot. And that was the lesson for me. I was like, listen, I could have settled back at the first 7-Eleven, and I was like, nah. And then
definitely don't take a crusty beef patty.
No, but sometimes
don't take a crusty.
Wait, people
if that's not what you wanted, don't settle. We're making a joke. But
people are taking crusty things in life. People are taking less love than they deserve. I have sometimes. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I don't know if it was self-esteem issues because I kind of like myself, but I don't know what it was. Like people are taking less than what they really want. Somebody's giving you half a breadcrumb or half of whatever, and you're saying, well, it's better than being with nobody, or it's better than being by myself, or like, you know what I was doing? I was giving myself less so other people can have. Like, you know what I mean? Like saying, oh, I want to be their friend. So like, even if I don't want the kind of love they're giving me, I'm going to accept it. That's the crusty beef patty. Don't take the crusty beef patty. Go to as many 7-Elevens you need to go to until they make you a fresh one. And I was like, look, see, now the universe is like, damn, she's not accepting less. And like the universe responds to you honoring yourself. And that's a fatty story.
Well, it's okay. Like, if you're not, like, let's say the second, hold on. First of all, we're fun up. Like, what would have happened if you wasn't going to,
would I went to a third one? If
that didn't work out, would you have gone to a third?
Not at the moment. I would have ended up at a third one eventually, but I have a 3,
later in the day.
Yeah, but I do have a 3 rule. Like if I try something, if I try something 3 times, that's the universe telling me, nah, for real, nah. But so usually 3 strikes and you're out. If I would have went to the third one and they didn't yield to me, I wasn't forcing them to. You also have to surrender. Like on the second one, when it was just a crusty one, I was like, maybe I'm not supposed to have a beef patty. I had surrendered. I'm in the line. I'm like, okay, no beef patties. I'll just get some Doritos. So I got some Doritos. And when I got up there, he was like, oh, it's okay. What did you really want? And I told him what I really wanted. So you got to tell people what you want. And if they can't give it to you, that's okay. But in my case, it worked out great. Like, you'd be surprised. People want to step up. A lot of times people don't step up because they know they can get you at concession prices. Right?
That's true.
Like, even with men are willing to do a lot. But if they know that your bar is here, then they are
don't let people bargain basement you. Because you're not a bargain basement person.
They're never going to do
Don't let them bargain basement you.
They're never going to do the most. But I'm not saying be high maintenance unless that's who you really are. Like I'm saying, be your most authentic self. And if something in your gut says that I don't want this, then don't just be like, no, thank you. Because like you're always speaking to the universe. The universe is God. The universe is Jesus. There's nothing outside of him. You're always speaking to him. You're always literally telling him what you want by how you feel and what you're thinking about all the time. So when the universe brings you the wrong man, the wrong woman, the wrong anything in the shape of a crusty beef patty, you send it back nicely. Like, no, I'm okay. And until you get what you really want. Like, I just, that's what I got this week. That and don't rush. Like, it's okay to be patient. Everything still gets done. Actually, some of the most wonderful things have happened when things went wrong. You know, sometimes when things go wrong, we think we gotta rush. We gotta like, oh my God, it's like a lot of panic. Sometimes just let it be what it is. Like, almost like what you were saying, like in the Bible, Jesus was on that boat and things were getting rocky and they're like, you don't care that we're gonna die? And he's like, what y'all tripping for? I'm here. Like, it's hard to be that calm, but Jesus is with us on this ride that's life. And if you believe that he's got you, then you're going to move through the world differently. We probably would be kinder people, right? Because we don't need to manipulate anyone to get what we want. I didn't have to beat up the 7-Eleven people. I didn't curse them out. I definitely didn't. I wasn't mean about it. I just was like, no. I actually made a joke. Like, I was like, this was a little burn on top. No, I'm okay. I'm not. And the guy in front of me started laughing a little bit. Like, maybe that's why they made me another one. I don't know. Doesn't matter. The point is,
it was a shame patty?
No, I don't know. I don't think so. He was nice. Like, he really was like, it's okay. The other man who was ringing me up, he was like, it's okay. Can you wait 5 minutes? I was like, yeah, I can wait. So sometimes you may have to wait. And that's probably the message. You're waiting for your significant other. You're waiting for your career to take off. It is the fourth quarter. You may have to wait, but you don't have to. You don't have to be bitter while you're waiting. You don't have to settle while you're waiting. You don't have to. You don't
have to be nasty because you didn't get your way. Sometimes you don't get your way. It's okay.
Something better is coming.
It's okay if you don't get your way.
Can we be honest? Maybe some people you don't get your way because you are nasty.
Yeah, sometimes also, yeah, that's true because
clock that too.
Sometimes like aggression meets aggression, and what are we doing here? We're just yelling, and nobody.
Someone's matching your
especially
energy.
If you're at the airport, you're not gonna make that flight. You go over there with a nasty attitude, and they might detain you for your behavior.
We rebuke all of it.
We rebuke that, but I'm just telling you what can happen. Don't be going to set it off at nobody's airport or anywhere, but definitely not at the airport. And it's like, you're not going to accomplish anything with aggression. And sometimes, even if they're aggressive, I notice this because I've done it myself, right? Because I work customer service. Somebody comes in irate, and they're mad, they're pissed, something went wrong. You can decide to match their energy and start screaming and rah, rah, rah with them, and then you're just two crazy people. Actually, you look crazy because you're the person that's supposed to be helping, and you're getting angry. That might be a write-up. I'm just trying to.
Plus, why I'm trying to
so
save
angry?
You for a
write-up. Plus, they're the one with the problem, right? So, what I notice is like if you calm down, they calm down. Energy attracts energy. They came in with a bad energy. You just be like, "Sir, I'm here to help. I'm here to help. We'll fix it, or we'll figure out. If I can't fix it, I'll try my best to figure out somebody that can help you fix it. Right? Somebody just wants you to know that you're listening and that you care to help. Right? But if they come in rah rah and then you come in rah rah because you're telling them you gotta learn to I forgot how do you say it? Compartmentalize? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, I think so.
Like to kind of like put your bullshit to the side because it might be a day. Like I told you, the devil be busy. It'll be a day where you're going through stuff in your personal life that somebody comes with the bullshit. So what you got to do is like forget that's happening. I rebuke that and I rebuke whatever energy you're bringing, and I'm gonna calm myself down. It's not easy to do, but you can do it. Especially if you're work, you have to. You have to, because then now this person is jeopardizing the way you live because of something.
They're gonna leave there.
Of something, they're gonna leave, and guess what? The customer usually is always right, so they're probably gonna give them a reward for their nasty behavior and you're gonna end up unemployed. For some, I don't know, rebuke that, but really don't let somebody bring their energy to you. That's what life too. That's the same thing. It's the same thing like when people be driving in traffic, right? Somebody cuts you off. Okay, they cut you off. It sucks, right?
I be triggered then.
It sucks. It sucks. It's really a douchey move. They some of them just did it to see, they were having a bad day and they figured they triggered somebody in traffic. We don't want to be doing that. Like, you get into it with them and you don't know how far somebody can take it, right? You want to I rebuke this, but you don't want to lose your life over somebody cutting you off. Okay, they cut you off, but did you die? You didn't die. Let it go. Let it go.
That's fair. Don't
be getting out your car trying to go fist fight. Y'all gonna fight there, then you both end up in jail. Then what? Did you think this through, or you just having that one moment of like, this person got me fucked up today? Okay, but don't let them fuck up your life for like just a moment. Yeah, we gotta learn to calm down. I'm working on that too because I'm reactionary. I've been in reactionary for the longest time. I was reactionary. I don't want to be that way no more because life is too short, man. Enjoy it. I'd rather smile. And laugh and have a good time and avoid that energy at all costs, even though it's not possible. But we can have a higher ratio, like a 90-10 or 70.
Or maybe you'll get zen completely, like nothing will not bother you anymore.
You'll be like, it's raining. It's okay, it's raining. It's cool. Today it's raining, but tomorrow the sun will shine again. Yeah. And even if it doesn't, we're going to have fun in the rain.
Yeah.
You got to have that type of mentality, positive mentality, to adjust to the BS. Because the BS is not going to stop. Unfortunately, it's never going to stop. There's always positive and there's always negative. That's just life. Did you say you wanted to get into some other things? So go ahead.
Yeah, so the whole point of that was don't settle, ever. No matter how long it takes. Learn to love yourself, okay? Don't settle for no crusty beef patty, okay? Because you are deserving of fresh, warm beef patties. Whatever, it's an analogy.
It's really good when it's fresh.
Right? It was great.
The wings too, like
I've never had the wings from
so
there,
much
but
better
like, yeah,
when they're not overcooked or crunchy or like,
you've been getting crunchy ones.
Or
sometimes
I just take them. I have settled. I'm not gonna lie.
It's fair.
Sometimes I was in a rush and I was like, you know what?
They're gonna take forever.
Put some ketchup on them things and a little bit of mayonnaise and a little bit of relish.
I could
dress these up to make them sauces.
Have you ever had them and then have you ever gotten the crusty ones and had the bubble guts because you settled?
Yeah.
Exactly. See, that's the universe saying you want this, but you accepted this, and now the consequences.
And I could have waited. Like, it's not like I was like that much of a dire need. I could have waited, and then it just got something better at lunch.
See, don't settle for anything. But I was like,
I'm hungry now. They're there. I'm already here. Let me get them.
Yeah, don't settle for less. Yeah. That's the thing that I've gotten this week. Like, whatever you want, you can have it. If they don't have what you want, you don't gotta take it. It's okay. I have a three time rule. I probably would have ended up at one more 7-Eleven, and if it really didn't work, remember that time that we went to 2 7-Elevens looking for peanut butter cookies? I had a problem. Remember? And you had to.
Those cookies are fire, though. I'm not gonna hold you there.
By the time we got to,
especially when they're so. Oh my god, they are good.
I haven't had one in a long time. I've been doing good.
But I stopped for a while because I started getting fat.
Yeah. See, I have a 3. If you try something 3 times and it's not working, either you're not supposed to be getting whatever or doing whatever, or it's just not for you. Yeah. Like, to me, I'm like 3 times, I'm out. I'm like, that's it. I'm not gonna go for it. What did you want to talk about? Oh, before we finish, it's almost at an hour. I did want to talk about sharing locations because that's like a thing now. Like,
yeah, I didn't know until you sent me that screenshot that people can pull up a map of where you're at.
Yeah,
from your IG and your YouTube and Facebook. Too.
I really?
I was like, this is crazy.
I cut off all the locations on my stuff.
Some of them for me were already turned off, but I had to make sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely went to IG and I went up top and I hit the settings and I went down to the locations right, and it did pull up a map and I was like, whoa, we're not gonna be doing this.
Put you right on that
people
map.
Pop up.
Yeah, I don't want to be popping
people pop up and
nowhere.
be like, hi.
I saw you on. You saw what? That's especially as a woman. That's really scary. Like as a woman, because I know, but especially women, because men can be very right. No, what I wanted to talk about. How do you feel about sharing locations with a significant other? Because I feel like where's the trust? Like I think if it's about safety, go for it. If it's about tracking someone so they're not cheating on you, you have already lost. That's not your person. If you can't trust them to be where they.
We gotta be realistic.
Wait, I'm not.
People sometimes use that, right? That's the same game that kids use to get cell phones, right? Do they really need cell phones? They use that as a safety thing, or really they just
no. But we're talking about significant others.
It's just relationship with a relationship, whether it's with your child or whether it's an intimate relationship.
No, this is different.
You're not getting the link.
No, I'm not. Help me.
Here's what I'm saying. You and your child, that's a relationship, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying the kids, back in the day, I didn't have a cell phone. When I got a cell phone, I think I was 21 when I first got a cell phone. And really my friends forced me to get a cell phone. They were like, because I had a landline in college and they were like, bro, we can't reach you. Why don't you just get a cell phone? I just was so used to not having a cell phone that I didn't have a cell phone. And I was okay back in the day. I was okay. I was able to call. When I was at school, there was a phone at school. If an emergency happened, that's why they ask you emergency contact. Who can we contact in case of emergency? There's a phone for you to get to. Plus, you can't be on your cell phone anyway in school anyway. What I'm saying is, with relationships, right? It's a different relationship. It's not. It's an intimate relationship. A lot of people are using safety as an excuse
to track
people to make sure they ain't out here playing games, which is understandable because nowadays, man, it's the NBC, NBA on NBC music out here.
You're already lost.
But if you don't trust somebody, if you're in a relationship where you can't trust somebody, what are we doing here, right? So I agree with you with that, right? But what I feel is like a lot of people use that same thing that kids use, so that way they can have cell phones. For location, they'd say, it's for safety, like if we're emergency, I need to contact you. And really is, they wanted a cell phone. It's the same thing with the relationship.
I don't get that analogy because why do they need your location though? If it's for safety.
To know if you're not cheating. They're using that as an excuse.
Oh my God.
I need to know where you are, so that way, if you're safe, I can come and save you. Okay, Superman. But really, they want to know if your work husband, if you guys are going on little coffee dates.
I don't agree.
If you're going on coffee dates, if he's getting real close to you, waiting for him to mess up so he can rebound you.
Guys be doing
because that be happening. Yeah. People, y'all be sneaky with that too. I wanted to bring that up.
Okay.
These little work relationships are just like for you to have a second relationship as a backup plan. If you and your man don't work out, you get with the dude from work.
That's messy.
And he been over there creeping on you. He liked you the whole time. He's being respectful for now because he knows you're in a relationship right now, but he's going to do little sweet things to get it. You guys share a little laugh. You guys do a little, he brings you a coffee. He knows your favorite movie. He knows, and then sometimes it might be tight at home, right? You guys might be going through it at home. So now when you get to work, it's a relief. You get to this guy, he's funny, he's charming, you don't know that this guy might be crazy, deranged outside of work. That's another warning that you should have, right? We would call that, by the way. But stop doing this little sneaky. It's okay to have friends, right? But some of y'all be doing too far. Like you got the side dude that's at your job. First of all, you shouldn't be doing this stuff at your job because you're putting your livelihood, both of you. You guys want to get fired for playing around at work?
Wallaching
at work because you guys couldn't control. And then now you might have a double jeopardy. Now your relationship is on the line and your job is on the line. Because you want to have a work husband and a work wife. Also treat others the way you want to be treated. You will feel away if your significant other was playing around at work with somebody and doing all those little things that you do with your work husband or work wife. Me, I said, I'm not married to nobody. I'm married to this money. I'm married to this money at work.
I had a work husband, but he was gay. So, like...
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does matter.
Because some of these people can be turned.
No, he wasn't turned.
So, no, you don't know. Somebody can be turned. They'd be like, no, I never thought I would like that.
No. He wasn't turned. He wasn't turned.
It doesn't.
Like, I had
I'm not saying that they.
At the time.
I'm not saying that they.
No, he was very gay. That's the only way. I think
some people can be turned.
No,
I know people that turned.
He was not about that. Well, even if he was turned, I wasn't gonna be turned. Okay?
How do you know you're not the one to turn him?
I wasn't interested in him. It was just fun. Like I know what you're saying.
What you want?
People are taking it too far.
Let me reverse this for you.
People are taking it too far.
Let me reverse this for you so you understand it.
Getting people's drinks, doing all that is taking it too far.
But
we never got each other drinks. We never went outside there instead of a group setting. We never flirted. He wasn't touching me. Nothing like that. It was just.
All right. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So if your boyfriend had some lesbian girl at his job that they were cool with, you be cool with that? They were playing this work wife. She's gay though. She likes women.
And
she's doing the same things that you were doing. The same things that you were doing.
What kind of gay is she?
It doesn't matter.
No, it does matter because if she was non-femme, I don't know if these terms are correct. Don't be mad at me.
I don't know these terms, and I don't want to play that game.
No, but you know what I mean. If she,
I don't want to offend nobody.
If she gave masculine energy, I probably wouldn't care too much. But I see what you're saying.
But what if she was feminine?
Oh yeah, no. And no.
But what I'm trying to tell you,
it's all inappropriate.
That was my point. I was like, you wouldn't want them to do that. You would feel away if they did that, right? So don't do that. It's okay to have friends though. I don't like those people that are so tight you can't even say hello to their girl or ask her if she wants a receipt when she's checking out because she's good. She's alright. She's good. We're good. We don't need a receipt. No, she's alright. You think you're gonna take my? I don't want your girl, bro. I'm working, bro. Relax. You can't even talk to them. You can't even look at them. You ever seen a girl just check out and they won't even make eye contact with you because he's gonna be bugging later? Come on, man. Who wants to live? Stop living like this. Free yourself.
That was that sermon.
Yeah, that was in church. They're right. Stop living like this. And let me give y'all some game. If somebody's gonna cheat on you, they're gonna cheat on you.
Facts.
Regardless of what you're doing. All that extra, that might even drive them to do it even more.
Yeah.
Relax, bro. They're with you. That's your girl. I don't want your girl. Yo. I'm just, especially with me, because people get really jealous with me. And I'm just a friendly person that gets along with everybody.
But are you triggered? Are you triggered by how they're acting?
A little bit. I'm working on it.
I'm like, that's unnecessary trigger nation.
First of all, let me work on myself. Don't tell me what I'm.
Now you're triggered by me telling you.
Yeah, I am triggered because I'm very triggered by people telling me what I'm triggered by. Just let me work on it. Just let me get there. I'm working on it. Let me get there. I'm not over here critiquing everything that you do. I'm very triggered by critique. I'm trying to get better with it. But what I'm saying is this. Just let me tell what I'm telling. What I'm saying is this. I don't want your girl. I'm just friendly. I'm friendly. This is like a public service announcement to y'all because it happens to me. And then maybe some of y'all might be watching this. I don't want your girl. I'm friendly. People gravitate towards me. People like my energy. It's not me trying to get to your girl. I'm not even that way. I don't want your girl. I'm so into me that That I want your girl to want me for me. I don't want her. Not that I shouldn't even have said that I want your girl, because some of y'all are gonna be triggered by that. I don't want your girl, right? But like, it shouldn't be. I can't have a conversation with your girl, right? If we're laughing, we're just laughing because we're two humans laughing. It's not me wanting your girl. I don't even want something that belongs to somebody else. I'm not built like that. I want something. What's for me is gonna be for me and only me. And I don't even want it if you already had it. I don't want leftovers. No, I want the fresh salmon. I want fresh.
Beef patties.
I want the fresh beef patty. I don't want your beef patty. And I see that it's yours. I see that you guys are together. Stop the insecurity. And I get it. It's out there. People are insecure. Stop the insecurity. I'm just friendly. I'm not trying to take nobody's girl. Right? People be throwing shade at me because I laugh with everybody. Girls, dudes, babies, everybody. Animals too. It's just energy. Energy is energy. You think animals don't notice energy?
No, they have.
They notice energy and they're like.
Oh, Kayla used to bite people. She was at that point.
Yeah, they notice energy. Energy's just energy.
She used to bite Dad when he was sleeping with the negative energies. He was like, whatever you're feeling about.
They can feel it, right? But some people be like, you can't even have a conversation. It's an innocent conversation. It's not flirting. It's nothing extra, and they are automatically think you're trying to put a ring on their girl that already has a ring. You're ringing up at work.
You don't want to be. Those are you don't want to be in a relationship.
You don't want to be in an insecure relationship, and you're gonna push her to actually do that because she's not gonna be comfortable. In that energy. That's like the Keisha Cole song when she said she should have cheated. As much as you accuse her, I might as well have done it. That's the first step that we would recall that book.
I know, I'm like, this is too much on that topic. Like this, we're gonna have to stage. I don't need.
All right, we're over that.
It's too much.
We're over that.
Too much on that. Do you have anything else you want to talk about before we wrap it up?
I don't have nothing else. Thank you guys. Please follow us. We're on TikTok. We're on YouTube. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. Twitch is coming soon. Stand-ups are coming soon. Peace and blessings. Thank you for being with us. And we'll catch you next week. Everybody have a good week and blessings to everybody.